Hey guys, this is Spencer. This isn't a proof video. This video here, some people have been asking me questions about other videos that they send out on YouTube and stuff about people making about other programs and things that certain people are saying about the Secret Success Machine. I mean, you got people out there that put on the nice clothes and the pretty background, you know. I want to let you know your success measures my success and all that baloney, or someone out there saying, hey, just send your people to my Google chat, I mean my Gmail Google chat, or to my conference calls. And this here is a little wake up call video. I get a lot of ugly remarks for making videos like this, like my last whistle call video. But a lot of people say, well, why these guys, they're promoting these programs like Tidom and Business Success Alliance and Cash Tracking System, and then someone tried to say things like, well, Secret Success Machine is old school, it's old, the products are old, they're outdated. Well, let me set the level of the playing field. Let me make y'all understand something. Only about 2% of people that join any of these programs give a hill of beans about the product. They don't join for the products. They want products, they go to Amazon or Walmart. You know, we got good products. The program I'm in is the Secret Success Machine. We do have good products, and they just updated the whole database. So everything that the new stuff is the old school stuff, SEO, marketing, stuff like that, and pay-per-clicks. The new stuff is social media, posting on Facebook, text blastings, that kind of stuff. Well, that's what Tidom and Business Success Alliance offer their products. And of course all the old stuff, the empowerment courses, teach you how to have the right mindset and all. But Secret Success Machine just updated their whole database. The same stuff. You get the same stuff no matter what program you join. But it's not about the product. Over 98% of the people join these programs for one reason alone. They want to make money. A lot of it. And you can't make a lot of money with these programs. And so when people say the products are old, they're outdated, you need something. I want to show you something more updated, my friend, new modern day product. All this smoke screen is hogwash. Who cares? Nobody cares about the product. Yes, we have good products. The products makes it legal. It's a shadow to keep it legal. And only about 2% of people ever join the program. I have a lot joined. And very seldom I do anyone say, hey man, this product dynamic, I gotta have your product. I don't care about making money, I gotta have this product. It ain't happening, guys. These people join these programs because they want to make money. Bottom line, okay. So all that stuff about it being outdated, the product being outdated, that's just all that's hogwash. All of them selling about the same stuff. And just about any of the stuff, if you do a Google search, you can find the stuff, the same products in any of these programs, really cheap online if you know what you're looking for, and you don't have to look too hard to find it. Now, other people ask me, well, why do these guys, why they pumping Tidom and Business Success Alliance? Why are they not pushing the SSM if it's so good? Well, I don't want to give no names, but the majority, the ones making a whole bunch of videos showing 10,000, 26,000, all the big videos and stuff, those guys have been terminated from the Secret Success Machine. They got terminated for unethical business practice. They're no longer in it. If they was in it, they would be promoted. I guarantee you that. But they can't. So the next best thing is Tidom or Business Success Alliance. I know a lot of them have been terminated either for discounting the product, offering steep discounts. Like you can't take $500 and give people $3,500 packages, or $3,500 and give people $12,000 packages. You can't do that. That's my cat meowing. If enough people do that, it'll just deplete the value of the whole system, and nobody will give anything for it. So with the Secret Success Machine, they're very firm on those things. Anybody gets caught doing discounted product other than what they offer, well, it's grounds for immediate termination. And there's no questions about it. They will get rid of you. But by holding that kind of integrity with the company is the reason it's been around over 8 years now. They don't play their games, and all these Tidom and Secret Success, Business Success Alliance, the owners they're not real strict on what you accept for the product levels, and that's not a good thing. Make sure you're still recording, because if If it don't stand for something, you fall for anything. So 6 months, a year from now, those companies aren't going. The products are going to be worth the hill of beans. Because why would anyone pay someone $6,500, $12,000, $22,000 for a product that old broke Joe over here give it to them, you know, for $2,000, you know? So a lot of these guys promoting these other ones, and it sounds like they're bad mouthing their secret success machine. It's because they didn't kicked out. They're not in it no more because they don't do right. And so just be real leery about joining with these other programs. I ain't gonna say their names. I ain't here to hurt nobody. I'm just here. This is a wake-up call video, okay? And other people say, well, what makes it easier to sell Secret Success Machine opposed to Tidom and Business Success Alliance and cash tracking? I ain't even talked about cash tracking. Don't even go there. I got videos. You get in big trouble. They ain't their product. People give you so-called gifts. A gift is when someone gives something expecting nothing in return. Someone gives you something expecting something in return. You're promising a return. It's considered security. If you trade, and it's against law to trade securities without a license. It can be heavy fines and penalties, even jail time. Stay away from cash tracking system, okay? Now, people say, well, what makes it Secret Success Machine so much better than Tidom and the Business Success Alliance? And don't you listen real close, I'm going to tell you. Tidom and Secret Success Alliance have about a 20-minute webinar. And both of the webinars are preaching the same thing about franchises. They're both a copycat of each other. Secret Success, Business Success Alliance and Tidom are just copycats. They're pretty much the same platform for the website, the same layouts, the webinars all talking about franchise. But the webinars only talk about 20 minutes. Their webinars are created for, and that business is created for people that, for true salesmen, people that are good talkers and salesmen in the industry. They can make money with it, and they have made money with it. So, but the webinar, all it does is sell the sizzle. It gets people excited. It gets you pumped up. It shows all the bling and bling, all that hyped up stuff. It gets excited. But in 20 minutes, there's not enough time to give a thorough explanation of how the systems work. So unless you're a good talker and a good salesman, you get a lot of audience, a lot of responses. But if you don't know how to talk to people with Tidom and Business Success Alliance or Millionaire Marketing Machine, what it used to be called, it's hard to convert people, get them to join. Okay, I know that, and I know what I'm talking about. I'm a member of Business Success Alliance. I'm a $22,000 qualified member of Tidom, but I will not work it because I can't, with a good conscience, offer someone to do these programs when I know the Secret Success Machine is easier for the average Joe to make money with. And the reason the Secret Success Machine is easier is because their webinar is 46 minutes long. Yes, that's very long. But I mean, people sit in classrooms day in, day out for hours just to try and get a bachelor's degree and stuff, right? Well, this is something that's going to feed your family and feed you. It's worth 46 minutes of your time to get information. And it weeds out the tire kickers. If someone's not willing to watch the whole webinar, then they're not worth your time anyway. They're not serious. And we're only looking to work with serious people. But if someone does take the time to watch the whole 46 minutes, that webinar does such a thorough job explaining everything from A to Z, how much it is, what the product is, how the compensation plan works. And the guy talking, the owner, he don't hype it up. He talks real matter of fact, just like I am, and it just makes sense. And for the ones that don't see the big picture, well, you never hear back from them again. But for the guys that do see the big picture, they'll fill out the form on the webpage. They'll request a call back, or they'll call your number on the webpage and leave their name and number for you to call them back. And then the company sends you an email with that information. So we only call people or deal with people that have asked us to call them back. And when we call them back, probably 8 out of 10 people I've talked to have already got the card in their hand. They're ready to get started. All they want to do is make sure that there's a real person on the other end that's going to answer their questions, that's going to be there to help them get set up, that's going to have a plan of action. It's important you work with a sponsor that has a plan of action. When you join my team or my team's team, I share it with my team. You get my training site, my YouTube videos, and my resources, and I show you what I do. I work about 2 hours a day, 3 days a week. Really, I mean, it's hardly work at all to make $15,000, $20,000 a week. My best week was $53,200. I've had many $26,000 a week, $34,000 weeks. And I don't make all that money myself. I mean, last week I went to Daytona. I didn't open the computer at all. I mean, I just rode the Harleys with my wife, and we had us a good time. I still made $7,100, and I didn't market at all because I make money off of the overrides too. People in my downline, the first sale passes up to me, so I couldn't stop the money if I tried now. But people go to the website, they request a callback, and at that point, if you're on my team, you can call them yourself. You make 100%, and you don't really have to sell people. It's not a hard sell. You just want to be able to tell them that you've made some money. And if you can tell them that, they get excited, because if you can't tell them you make any money, well, in their mind, they're thinking, well, if you ain't made money, how were you going to make any money, right? So what I do, I usually close the sales from the first 2 or 3 sales from my team until they got their own story to tell. You know, have prospect send you all the money if you're on my team, if you want me to close a sale, and you send me 20% as a closing commission on the back end. Your new member don't know that, so it keeps you in the driver's seat, okay? But I do that a couple of times, and you can honestly say with a good conscience when a prospect asks you, have you made any money? You can say, yes, I have. I have made some money. That's just 80%, but you've made money, and you made that 80%, and you never spoke to nobody. And the reason I say you never speak to nobody is because once I close the sale for you and I haven't sent you the money, all you're going to do is log in, mark on play, click one button, click mark on pay. You're going to email them the training site. They're going to go through the same steps that you did to get set up. They're going to have the same marketing resources that you get. I have my training videos. So you're going to be bringing tremendous value to the table for your prospects should you join the Blessings Unlimited team, my team I created. If you're a new member, they've already paid you, they're already a member. If they got questions, it's got my name and number at the bottom of the training site. So they won't call you, they call me. And I'll answer, I'm your business partner, remember? That's where I introduce myself out of the gate. So I'll answer your new members' questions, I'll help them get lined out if they need any help. I don't charge them or you anything for that. I just enjoy doing it. That way you can focus on, and I tell people this about Cycle Broker, that you can focus on finding more sales, okay? You got your money, you mark the pages on the training site, boom, next, time to find another one. Go catch another fish. I tell everybody, if y'all go catch them, I'll clean them. You know, that's the way the Lord is. We minister to people and just bring it to them and let him do the rest. Well, I'll do the rest if you just get them to the table. So we don't really market. The system, if you utilize resources on my training site, I don't market. I pay people. I pay for traffic. I don't pay a lot, $15, $20. I have resources on my training site that send thousands of real people to your website. Real people, not no auto bots and all that. Real people. And I don't never buy a lead list. Don't buy no lead list. You know, some of these programs, that's all they want you to do is buy their list. And they're selling the same list over and over, especially the cash tracking system. You know, don't buy from these list programs. The leads are very old and oversold. They tell you they ain't been sold 1 or 2 times. They might be sold every day of the year. There's no way to know, you know. Or they tell you that they're just 2 weeks old. They might be a year old, you know. And these people, if you call them, they are angry. They don't want to be called. They done been called to death. So I don't buy no leads. You know, we use the lead scraper if we find leads for free. But you got to know what kind of leads to scrape. That's what I teach in my training site. You can't scrape just any kind. You get garbage. And there's a certain way you do the leads so the scrapers know specifically what to search so you don't get a bunch of garbage leads. So that's this kind of stuff you got to learn. But when you see these people out there, you know, this whole video, really, I'm just debunking all the stuff about Secret Success Machine. You know, you need to go with Tidom, Business Success Alliance, because Secret Success Machine products are old. The products aren't old. They've revamped the whole system. All the products are new. But it's really relevant. Nobody joins for the product. They join because they want to make money. Who cares Tidom got top cutting edge products? Well, they all got the same products, no matter what they tell you. It's just a bunch of hocus and smoke, okay? So the product's irrelevant, okay? I mean, it's relevant because you got to be legal. You're buying a product. You got to be buying something, okay? You're buying products, and the products are awesome. There are audios and ebooks that teaches you how to have the right mindset. Everything starts in the mind. That which a man of mind can conceive and believe he can achieve. So you got to have the right mindset, and it teaches you several different marketing strategies that you can use to generate traffic to your website. Traffic is the name of the game, okay? The more traffic you get, the better. And speaking of traffic, some people don't have time to market and utilize this stuff in my training site, which doesn't take much time, 5-10 minutes a day. You know, you can do a campaign. But if people don't, I have done a few marketing co-op for $100 a month. I'll market for you. I'll send traffic to your website for the whole month. You know, for $100. You know, that's pretty cheap. Most of the elderly people don't understand a computer, or people work full-time job. I do that for them because they just don't have time. They don't have time, and older people just don't understand a computer at all, and they don't plan on ever marketing for themselves. So I market for them, and I follow up and close the sale, but it's giving the elderly people a fighting chance finally to make some money without me doing those 2 things. Then they know they never would have made any. So the main thing is, if you're not a good talker, forget the product. If you're not a good talker, what's important with all these programs If you're not a good talker or a good salesman, then you got to be with a system. The webinar is long enough and thorough enough to actually do the selling for you. I don't want to work any program where I got to do all the telling and selling. I'm not a salesman. I make executive level income and I don't sell anything. All I do is use the system to invite people to watch that webinar. The webinar does all the telling and selling. It explains everything. And for the people that really see the big picture like myself, they usually won't even sleep tonight. They'll see it because they'll see the potential, and the picture is big. It's a big picture. The potential is huge. So, and then people go to a webinar, they request a call back. Just forward me the information. I'll follow up as your business partner. They're registering to you. They're sending money to you. You got to mark and pay. I can't mark and pay. So if you don't get your money, you're not going to mark and pay. So there's no way you can be hoodooed or cheated any kind of way, the way I do things. But just take a good look at the Secret Success Machine. Watch the entire webinar. If you're really looking for a way to change your financial situation, a way you can go from zero to hero. I mean, even today, I had 2 people come in, they at $3,500, $7,000 Monday, you know, and I really didn't do that for it. It's almost like the good Lord Jesus just sends them to me, you know what I mean? But I know I use the system. He gives us wisdom, you know, much is given, much is required. So we got a system, we're required to do our part. Either we got to know how to market ourselves, or you got to utilize the resources in my training site that paid in the market for you, or you join my co-op where I market for you. But you got to have some kind of marketing going. And we'll get people to the website, they'll watch the webinar. Some of them don't like it. You never hear from them. Big deal. But some of them do like it. They request a callback. I follow up. 8 out of 10 people I talk to join the program. The 9th one wants to, but he just ain't got the money. And the 10th one just don't see the big picture. Okay? But so I got a pretty good batting average for this program. So go to the website. If you're looking for a system that markets for you, with my co-op, the system follows up, closes your sale. I close the sale, and the company's got a closing team too if you want to use them. If it ever gets more than I can handle, I can just, you know, they got a whole staff to do it. But they close your sale for you. So we'll market for it, close the sale, get 100% over the profit if you want to follow up and close your sale. And that time will always come. Until then, you still make 80%, you want to talk about it. So if you want to check it out, just go to my website. The program updated. It used to be $500 minimum. Like I said, they revamped everything. They even changed the name to the Turbo Wealth Solution. Turbo Wealth Solution Secret Success Machine is still the same program. I prefer Secret Success Machine. I like that name better, you know, and that's what my website still says, Secret Success Machine. But they changed the name. They do an upgrade every year. They upgrade because just put a new face on things, not for any kind of bad reason or anything. Just keeping up with the time. They changed the name and they changed the products. They updated the products, so they're very compatible with Tidom and Business Success Alliance. So don't let nobody tell you nothing about the product. But they tweaked the webinar a little bit, and now the minimum level instead of 500 is 1,000. You got 1,000, 2,000, 35, 65, 12, and $20,000 level. Okay, if you want to join the program. So go check out the webinar at www.grandeveryday.com. That's G-R-A-N-D, grandeveryday.com. I'll do my website. You'll see me. I'm with you all the way through it. Taking my testimony page. Enjoy some of the testimonies from people in my team I work with. Important though, what's very important, the most important thing is to scroll down to the bottom of the second page, click continue to watch that 46-minute webinar on page 3. Now if you can't watch it all, you can always go back and re-opt in. It'll let you opt in the same email over and over again. But just re-opt in and finish that webinar. If you got any questions, there'll be a number on there you can call. Just leave a message and I'll give you a call. Or you can fill out the callback request and I'll give you a call. And you have to tell me when you want to be called. And I'll call you back and I'll answer your questions. I never ask you to join. We don't do that. None of our team members do that. All we do is send people to the webinar, get information, answer their questions honestly, and if it's a good fit for them, then I'll show you how to get set up, and we'll work together to make a lot of money. Until next video, God bless you.